What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck, man. Y'all already know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you're on YouTube, hit the notification so you notify every time I drop a video. Check this out. I always run across this same conversation, man. That's why I said I'm gonna drop a video on it. But I ran to somebody out there in the streets. You know, people see me, they notice me, we flick it up, whatever, we chop it up. And they were saying how, what I meant by words or spells. And I get this all the time. Okay, it's just like words have emotions attached to them. If you call your lady a bitch, she finna snap. You get what I'm saying? And it's the same thing in reverse. If you call her a queen or you give a person high praise, you say, "What's up, king?" or whatever, it's the same thing. Positive energy. And when you say stuff like, "I'm having a bad day," or "I can't do this," or "Man, I can't," you putting spells on yourself. Because you're telling yourself what you can and can't do. Bro, you have to understand psychology. Watch what you say. Words become flesh. And when you say something, you think it. And you become what you think. That's why it's called mindset. Your body is an instrument of your mind. It's not the other way around. When your mind say, "I can't do something," your body follows suit. Same thing the great Dick Gregory said. When you say "I can't," you just told over 7 billion cells in your body that I can't do something. And they're going to see to it that you can't do it. I'm telling you, you cannot go into a situation like that. I'm finna show y'all a video. And when y'all see this video, y'all going to be like, okay, y'all might have not seen it under this light. So hopefully you can learn something from this. And after I show y'all this video, we're going to chop it up. But check this out.
So what do I mean by the secret spells of the English language? Well, let me share with you what I call our premier life sentence. And it goes something like this. We awake each morning and go off during the weekdays to earn the living at various jobs and undertakings until we come to the weekend. And this seems perfectly acceptable to most people. However, more people die between 6 and 9 on a Monday morning than any other time of the week. So I do what I call a translation of the English language, and I spell that Trance, with the idea that words cast spells. So when you translate that life sentence, you remember that awake is a funeral party for the dead. Mourning is the state you're in when you attend a wake. And you would have to be in a weekdays to earn the living, since urns are for the ashes of the dead. We call our jobs undertakings. Job itself is a Hebrew word for persecuted. And what we get at the end of this perverse bargain with life is the weak end of the deal as we become progressively weakened ourselves. And so our most prevalent greeting to each other is hello, the reverse of which is, oh, hell. And at first, I suspected the hands of collusion entangling the language to foster illusion. And I think it's quite true that a culture's theology has a great deal to do with a word's etymology and how it evolves over time to combine incompatible meanings that may undermine the original thoughts it was meant to define. But now, I don't think it's planned, for the thing that I've found is that like concepts can gravitate toward the same sound and vibrate at the rate that our thoughts designate. Because words are electromagnetic vibrations whose fine alphabetic tintinnabulations can take on the tint of our true expectations, which they then imprint on our metal of mind, causing sounds to adhere when they're of the same kind.
Now, I hope y'all is staying up with this, right? Understand this, right? They have to bring us to an animal state to control us. When an animal hears a sound, they react to a sound. Same as we do. If I called you a bitch, that word has an emotion attached to it. But if I said that same word in a different language, you can't recognize what it is, so you can't react to it, right? So you're reacting to the sound that coming out your mouth, the tone, right? Because if I say that same thing, if I cussed you out in another language, you like, you can't react. It doesn't resonate with you. Like, stay with me. Like, I'm gonna show y'all just how powerful this is. Because if I said something you didn't understand it, I can't control you. But if I said it in the language where you understand, you be like, what you mean? You finna do? Because you understand. I just put a spell on you. It's called spelling. That's why they call it spelling, because you're putting spells on people by word, the tones. Okay? When you say a bad word, what is called? A cursed word. Cursed. That's a curse. Spelling. Stay with me when I say this. Be careful of the stuff you say and speak out to the universe, because your body is an instrument of your mind. If you tell yourself I'm not an attractive person, you're gonna act as if you're not. This is why you can see other people that you feel as though you look better than, but they attitude and their self-esteem is there. They see themselves as the nice, greatest looking thing, and so they act like that. So they give off that energy. Stay with me. This is how words are spells. Big companies, big ass companies use this against us every day. Every day. If they say, well, at 12 o'clock, you're going to be hungry. If you didn't know what the word hungry means, it wouldn't resonate to you. They can't use it on you. This is why you got to go to school to be indoctrinated. They have to teach you what sick mean and that mean and this mean to use it against you. Again, if I said those same words in a different language, you don't know what the hell it means, so you can't react to it. You don't know what it means. But if I said it a tone that I taught you through the indoctrination, that sick means to be sick, now I can use that against you. Because I can say something like, well, if you was to eat this, you can become sick. And you say sick. Now you know what sick means. Whether you're going to be sick or not. You tell yourself that means I'm going to be sick. Your body start to do what your mind say. This is how people, such as myself, I don't get sick. I don't get, like, you'll get a cold from time, but all that fevers and stuff, I don't get none of that. Because I don't confine myself or my body to the word sick. I don't know what it means. This is a life hack. This is a hack that I'm hoping y'all pick up. Stop telling yourself you're sick. Stop telling yourself that this is a bad day and I can't do this. Don't do that. Because once you do that, your body follows suit and the actions comes next. This is basically the difference between, to me anyway, entrepreneurs and just people that'll work for other people. This is what, because entrepreneurs will never say I can't. They'll always be like, I'll find a way. Versus saying I can't do something. Never say that. Because when you say that, you just cut all your options off. If you say I can't do something, that means there's no options. If you say I'm gonna find a way, that means you just open up a bag of options, because you're trying to find a way versus I don't have a way. And if you up with what I'm saying, I know I'm a little bit off, but drop a comment. You feel me? And I'm just trying to show y'all how words are spells, because you have to understand that I can say something to you vocally and change your whole frequency. Basically, that is. How you think pimps work? What they tell you, the pimps get into the mind and everything below follow. This is why they go for the mind. Once you get them up here, you got them. You can control them without force, by words. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to drop that on y'all and show y'all that video. Hopefully I was all over the place and y'all understand where I'm coming from. But that same thing applies to visualism, right? And that's a whole nother video. Meaning basically, I told you what this shape is, and I told you what that color is, and I told you what that is and what that is. So visually, I can use images against you. Think about what I'm saying. But like I said, that's another video. So anyway, it's almost equivalent. And I'm going to give you an example of that before I go. When I say visually, meaning if you see a white guy in a long trench coat with gray hair, glasses, with a pocket on the coat right here with some pins in it, and he's giving you some medical information, you're going to listen to him. And you're going to think that what he's saying is true because he's dressed the part. The imagery, you visualize that imagery your whole life. You never seen a doctor in no damn FUBU with his hat backwards telling you some medical stuff. You like, man, he could be telling you more truthful things than this doctor with his coat on. Imagery. These are things that the government know that we don't know. And they use it against us every day, man. Every day. Show you shiny things and make you think as though a Mercedes is better than this car and vice versa. It's just a whole big thing. But the thing about it is, we don't have nothing to compare this fake ass world to. That's what really makes a lot of us so caught up. We don't have nothing to compare it to. We don't have nothing to say, you know, that's what they say, but what about this? Everything you know, they gave it to you, or they told you about it. So it's kind of hard to get out of the matrix. Very hard. Because everything you know is what they taught you. But anyway, I just want to drop that on y'all. Hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from. Hopefully I ain't lose nobody. And hopefully you learned something. And if y'all feel as though I need to reiterate the video, let me know how I redo it. I've done a lot of videos about words or spells. You know what I'm saying? Because they are. Trust me when I tell you. So with that being said, your boy Papa Duck, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until the next video, man, you know I love y'all. I am out. Hold on. Come on. What the